Well, did you know that even mild hearing loss can cause increased listening effort and brain strain? Well, if you are interested in learning about how to prevent hearing loss or the latest in hearing aid technology, you are in luck. This morning, we are joined by former Miss USA Shani Jabia and Dr. Tish Ramirez. Ladies, thank you so much for joining me this morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
So, Doctor, let's start with you. Let's really dive into some of the things that are actually causing this hearing loss that we're talking about today.
Yeah, some factors with hearing loss are illness, reaction to medication, sometimes just simply impacted earwax. But two of the more common factors that most people think about is age. Not that everybody is going to end up with, some type of severe hearing loss. That's not the case, but it is something that we think about. But also noise exposure. Noise exposure can cause hearing loss, and it's completely preventable.
Wow, well, it's good to hear that it's preventable. I know there's also something called tinnitus that you want to talk about today. Tell us what that is.
Tinnitus is what some people describe as ringing in their ears, and it can really just be any type of sound in your ears that does not really exist in the environment. One of the things to think about, though, with tinnitus is it's not a disease in itself. It is a symptom, and most often it is a symptom of hearing loss. So if you do experience any ringing in your ears for a long period of time, it's important that you do look for a hearing care professional in your area and get your hearing tested.
So we talk about something called listening effort, and that is actually affecting our hearing as well. But there's a new technology that we're talking about today that might actually help.
That's correct. So listening effort not only is something that people with hearing loss experience, but somebody with normal hearing has to put in a little bit more effort in listening when they're in a demanding or challenging environment. I talk about it as squinting with your ears. If there's a lot of noise in the room, you have to squint, you have to lean in and really put in a little bit more effort. But if you do have hearing loss, that effort increases in those types of environment, and it can be really exhausting at the end of the day. Absolutely. So with our latest technology, our Primax technology, we have an algorithm called SpeechMaster. And what SpeechMaster does is it's able to highlight speech, especially in those demanding environments, while reducing all other sounds in that environment. So it takes the edge off of listening when you're having a conversation in a restaurant or any of those loud situations.
Wow, this is definitely going to help a lot of people that have hearing loss. And actually, Shani, you're joining us this morning, former Miss USA. Now, you actually suffer from hearing loss as well. So tell us a little bit of your story.
You know, I started losing my hearing right after my reign as Miss USA 18 years ago. I was Donald Trump's first winner. It was exciting, and I was the first to leave with a job in 47 years. So working in television, I realized that first year I wasn't keeping up very well. I wasn't understanding my director, my producer from afar. I was lip reading. It became very apparent that I needed to get checked out if I was going to survive in this career and in life.
So then how has this hearing aid technology kind of helped you in your everyday life moving on?
You know, in every aspect. I can say this, that, things have changed immensely. I've worn hearing aids for 18 years. It has advanced to a realm that it's really mind-blowing, okay? Clarity of speech is my issue. I have Meniere's disease, so I have the tinnitus, I have the ringing, I have water retention, so the clarity is my challenge, and this is just incredible. You put it in and you have an aha moment. The sound quality, the sound clarity, the richness, the depth, the openness, and you hear things you haven't heard before. The sync behind you, your children. Tish and I are new mothers. I'm hearing all sorts of sounds from my kids, and it's just incredible for a better quality of life. You need to go to the website and check out the new technology at signiausa.com, and just don't withdraw. Don't lose to your ability to connect with people and engage in life. Stay connected. So thank you.
Absolutely. Well, Shani, thank you so much for sharing your personal story. And Doctor, thank you for joining us and letting our viewers know more about this amazing technology. Ladies, it's been a pleasure talking to you this morning.
Thank you.
Thanks. Now don't go anywhere. The Morning Blend will be right back.